Hey guys, Jared from the Vinyl Corner, and today we are going to be unboxing and taking a look at this unofficial pressing of Westside Gunn Supreme Blientele. So Westside Gunn is obviously one of our collective favorite rappers among me and Connor, and he's obviously very lauded among the hip-hop community as one of the best around right now. And one of his notorious things that he does is make super limited vinyl, and the people jack up the prices, and they really do command those prices pretty much forever. So once an album sells out, it pretty much hits a couple $100, and unless you want to pay that, you're kind of fucked. But now, thank you to the wonderful unofficial pressings world, there do exist some Westside Gunn unofficial pressings out there. This is the first one I've ever encountered. I haven't ever seen another one, so as soon as I saw this, I wanted to hop on and see what the deal is going to be with these going on in the future. So yeah, I got this through a friend of mine on Instagram who works at a shop, and they got some of these in and he let me know. And so yeah, I wanted to unbox this and take a look with you guys at the only alternative to paying upwards of $300 for certain records of his on the aftermarket. So yeah, I'm very excited to take a look at this, so let's hop into the unboxing. Alright, so here it is. Obviously I haven't unopened it yet because I wanted to kind of see it with you guys, because I personally haven't even seen Westside Gunn bootlegs around yet, so I'm kind of curious as to what the quality of this is going to be like, considering that I've yet to see what's being done with them. But yeah, before we get into the box itself, I do want to preface this with saying that this is the Chris Benoit cover, so obviously this is going to touch some very sensitive spots for people, but I'm a gigantic fan of him as a wrestler. Obviously what he did as a person is unforgivable, but he's iconic and one of the best wrestlers ever. So yeah, also full disclosure, I did order this because someone on my Instagram who works at a store told me that they had them, so shout out to you, Brandon. Thanks for the order, King. He wrote that on there for me. So yeah, it looks like this is a little pixelated on the cover over here. I am going to take the shrink wrap off because it doesn't have anything going on here, but yeah, so obviously, like I said, this is the Chris Benoit cover. This is an unofficial pressing, so do not get it twisted that this is an official. But again, officials are just so crazy expensive that it's really not necessary to pay that much for me personally. I mean, it's kind of like the whole art debacle of, you know, buying prints versus originals of everything. So yeah, it seems like this is a really sturdy package. It does have a corner crease, which is a little shitty, but that's okay. Things happen in shipping, especially from good old Canadian land, so I'm not too upset. But yeah, seeing this with the shrink wrap off, it is very nice. It does have a nice gloss finish to it. And yeah, so I didn't even realize that this was supposed to be on colored vinyl, but yeah, these are on a really nice solid red vinyl. Obviously, the center label there is the cover he had done for the album again, and yeah, this looks very well done. The records feel super heavy, so I can't imagine that this is going to sound too much different from an official pressing, really. I personally have only heard a couple of his albums on vinyl because I don't own any myself, but collector friends and stuff like that have let me listen to them. So yeah, I'm interested to hear what this sounds like. It seems like a really good package. It's replicating even everything down to the matrix numbers, so it seems like a lot of care and time was put into this, so hopefully the same can be said about the pressing itself. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what this sounds like. Again, originals of this are just buku now, so it's like I'm really excited to have this on vinyl, and I hope that the pressing is at least good, but we shall see. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this on the table and let you guys know what I think. So yeah, besides the cover being a little pixelated, which is kind of to be expected with some of these unofficial pressings when they're first being released, I really have no big deal with it. The jacket itself replicates what it is very well, and I'm very happy with it. The text is all very solid, so it's very easy to read and all that stuff and keep a track. All the credits are there, and the pressing isn't too bad. Again, I wasn't expecting much. It's a completely digitally made album, and again, it's an unofficial pressing, so I wasn't expecting any audiophile quality here, but it was a very flat pressing. I didn't have any issues whatsoever with it, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the extent of most of Westside Gunn's pressings. The ones I've heard haven't been like magnificently different from the digital version, so yeah, I think that this is a great alternative. If you're not trying to pay $300 for certain Westside Gunn records, some of them are like right around $200, but again, for something that's not going to sound any different on vinyl, and really in the grand scheme, it's not too rare considering how many pressings of each are done. It's just kind of like a jacked up market, and it's kind of over bloated, and I think this is a perfectly fine alternative if you just want to have a physical copy of a Westside Gunn record and not pay an arm and a leg for it. So yeah, if you see any of these around, I would definitely recommend picking them up. They're very solid pressings. They may be a little pricey, but again, paying $50 as opposed to $200 is definitely a win in my book. And again, I hate to be that guy, but I am a sucker for the Chris Benoit cover. Obviously, I'm a pretty big Benoit fan. Again, not a fan of what he did to his family. Very abhorrent, unforgivable, and he's a terrible human being for that. But again, probably my favorite wrestler of all time, and having this specific cover is really cool for me personally. So yeah, guys, that is the unboxing of this unofficial press of Westside Gunn Supreme Blientele. Let me know down below your thoughts on Westside Gunn, how you feel about these unofficial pressings and all that good stuff. And while you're down in the comments, hit that description, check out all those links, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out a video at the end of this one. Until next time, guys, have a nice day.
You